Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, we'll be discussing about work assignment in Sales Accelerator, where we will use the seller attributes or skills to automatically assign the incoming leads or opportunities. This is the continuation of our previous video, where we discussed about the introduction of work assignment, where we used the condition-based assignment rules. But in this video, we will deep dive and we will create seller attributes based assignment rules. For that, we need to go to Sales Insight settings, and then under Sales Accelerator, we have work assignment. Earlier, from here, I have created the condition based assignment rule. But for this demo, we will create seller attribute based assignment. And before we create a new segment and assignment rule, we need to go to the work assignment settings. And from here, we need to configure the seller attributes from here. If I click on manage, I will be able to add new attributes. Here we have two options. One is pull from a data field, which means we can use the existing choice columns from lead and opportunity. And the other option is create manually. For this demo, I will go with the first option, and then I will use the seller, sorry, I will use the lead source column in lead table for this attribute. I will give the name, and then from this search data field dropdown, I will select the lead source. Once I select the lead source, it will show me all the available options and values. If I don't want any particular value, I can just remove it from here. For this demo, I will keep everything. And then I will click on create seller attribute. Now the seller attribute is created for lead source. The next step is to assign or apply the seller attribute to individual sales agents or salespersons. For that, I need to select the salesperson. Once I select the salesperson, I will see apply attributes. In our demo, for Jordan, I will apply the lead source attribute and I will set the value as web, which means Jordan is specialist or skilled in taking the leads which are from web lead source. In the same way, we will apply the seller attributes for remaining salesperson. For Lee, I have set the lead source attribute as trade show. And for Pradeep, I have selected all the other remaining values in that lead source dropdown or lead source choice field. So from this, we can understand that Jordan is skilled in web-based leads, Lee is specialized in trade show-based leads, and Pradeep Gupta is specialist in or skilled in other types of or other lead records. Okay. Now we have the salesperson and seller attributes assigned. Now we can go and create the new segment and create attribute based assignment rules. For that, now I am into this work assignment page. From here, we can click on new segment, and here I named this segment as assignment based on lead source attribute or skill. Once it is created, we will have this page. From here, we can specify the segment definition. Here we need to give the condition that needs to be considered for the input leads, which so here I have given the condition as lead source it contains data, which means all the lead records which has this lead source value will be considered or will be added to this segment. And once the condition is given, we need to save this segment. Once it is saved, we can go to assignment rules tab and create new assignment rules. And for this demo, I have created three assignment rules. So this is in line with our previous uh, video. So I would encourage you to watch the previous video once at this point of time and then come back here to see the difference between the condition based assignment rule and the attribute based assignment rule. So here all these three assignment rules are based on attributes that we have created earlier. Now I will open one by one. If you see the first one, lead source equal to web rule. Here I have given the condition as lead source equals web, and here I have selected the value as sellers with matching attributes. So in the previous video, I have selected the specific seller value and then we need to mention the but in the individual seller name. Instead, we will have to select this option from this drop down and then in the condition, we need to just set it as lead source equals leads dot lead source. And what it will do is for that particular lead record, it will take the lead source value. And for example, for that particular lead, the lead source is web means it will check for the available salespersons who is specialist in web attribute. So it will consider that person and the lead record will be assigned to the person with that particular skill. In the same way, here if you go to trade show, so we just need to change the condition of the incoming rule. But other than that, you don't have to make any change here. So you can just go with the same condition. And for the third one, lead source, which are other than web and trade show, here also you just need to make only this condition change, but rest everything remains same. You can easily copy and paste the multiple assignment rules here compared to the previous video where you need to know the salesperson name and all the conditions. You need to set everything upfront, but this is quite easy. You just need to know the skill of that salesperson, and by setting just the attribute or skill, you will be able to automatically assign the incoming leads or opportunity. Now everything is ready. Now I am going back to my all leads view, and currently for these records, lead source is blank. Now I have updated the lead source for the first 6 records: web, trade show, advertisement, employee referral, external referral, and partner. As per our assignment rules, lead with lead source as web will be assigned to Jordan, and trade show need to be assigned to Lee, and leads with other lead sources other than web or trade show need to be assigned to Pradeep Gupta. Now I have updated the lead record. Now we will go and check the segmented leads. So if I go to the segment, the fourth tab is segmented leads. So currently our leads are not pulled into this segment. If we wait for some seconds or some minutes, and if we refresh this page, our leads are added into this segmented leads section, which means the leads are added to this segment and the assignment rules are triggered for these leads. Now if I go to all leads and if I refresh this page, you can see the records are assigned to individual salesperson. Web is assigned to Jordan, trade show is assigned to Lee, and all the remaining lead records are assigned to Pradeep Gupta. Here we in the assignment rules we never specified the individual seller name. Instead, we just selected their skill in that condition box, and all the assignments have been done based on the seller skill. I hope this video is interesting for you and you are able to understand the seller based, this attribute based assignments. Thank you for watching.